You all know the percentages, but you have to confess. When an 8 shows up, all you can do is guess on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Hi, thank you, and welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you all here with us in the studio. And thank you for joining us at home, as always. Nice opening poem, and sent in by a gentleman who sent in some more in the past. This is from Milton K. Werner of Daly City, California. Thank you, Milton. Watching us on KRON TV, Channel 4. Now we're going to open up the board. Play along as we get to the cards. Janice and Lois, if you will, load in the cards, and you can see we have a game in progress with these Card Sharks. Jerry Standish, our champion. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. And again, won't you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Jerry Standish. I'm here all the way from Valley Stream, New York, and it turned out to be one of the smartest things that I ever did coming on this show. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
If you were not with us on our last show, Jerry's wife, Jerry talked about how he liked the show, and his wife said, here, gave him a ticket, come on out and come on the show. And it paid off, $2,750 worth. And Jerry's trying for more. Against a nice lady, Margot Harrell. Hello, Margot.
Hi,
Good to
Jim.
see you again.
Thank you.
And again, a little reminder about yourself, if you will.
I'm Margot Harrell from Pasadena, California. I am a secretary and a singer and an avid go-getter.
Yeah, you went off and grabbed your man, right?
Well,
Got engaged.
I'll have to tell this story again. My man decided to quit me and go to Las Vegas.
Oh.
And I wasn't going to let him go.
Why did he do that?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Oh.
Anyway, I got in a car, drove to Las Vegas, and I had never driven out of the city, you know, besides from Pasadena to Los Angeles.
Right.
Drove to Las Vegas.
Hit him on the head. Oh, no, that wasn't. I'm sorry.
Well, I found him, Jim, and a few weeks later, I got this half-carat diamond.
Got engaged.
Yeah.
Now, does that make you feel better now that you told us that?
No.
You both got the cards at the beginning of the match. We'll pick up where we left off. We play the best 2 out of 3. We are in the middle of game number 1. Looking at the board, Jerry has moved over, now has a 7 as his base card. He needs 3 cards. Margot has yet to turn over a card as we pick up with question 2, and it goes to you, Margot. Margot, we asked 100 married men, do you like it when your wife nags you? How many men like it when their wife nags them? 2. You and who else, sir? I don't know. How many men say, yeah, they like it when the wife nags them?
Jim, I know that answer is going to be quite low because my fiance can't stand it when I nag him, okay? I think most men are like that. I mean, why would they enjoy being nagged? So I'm going to try to pick a very low figure. I'll say 9. 9.
Do you get, Margot says that men don't like to be nagged, yet she followed him all the way to Las Vegas, grabbed him and got engaged. No, you wouldn't nag, Margot. Perish the thought. Margot says 9 out of 100 men like it when their wife nags them. Jerry, you're a married man.
Well, I tell you, unless he's a glutton for punishment, I say it even has to be lower than that.
Even lower than that. You don't like that, huh?
Are you kidding? Like I said, I'm not a glutton for punishment, Jim.
The actual number of men who like it when their wife nags them is 21, not lower. Margot. Well. And Margot starts off with a 7.
Change that.
Winning the question, you can change the base card. A 5, a little better.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. Oh, no, another 5 is not higher. And Jerry with a break and a free chance to call off the 7.
All right, I'll try it higher, Jim.
Higher than a 7. Yes,
an 8. I'll freeze right there.
We'll move over the freeze bar, protecting that position. We'll fill in the space for you, Margot. And question 3 to you, Jerry. Jerry, we asked 100 men. If modern science discovered a way for men to become pregnant, would you be willing to have a baby? How many men would be willing to have a baby?
No way, Jim. No way. I'll wait in the waiting room smoking my cigars, but I'll leave that to my wife. Very few. Very few. With the exception of maybe the... I'd say 15.
How many?
15.
15 out of 100 men would be willing to be pregnant if that were possible, Margot.
Jim, I know I'm positive that answer is going to be lower because of the fact that men sometimes don't even like their pregnant wives while they're pregnant. They love them the 3 months that they're not pregnant out of the year. But for that 9 while they're carrying...
You planning a large family, Margot? 3 months not pregnant, 9 pregnant, huh?
Okay, that answer is definitely going to be lower, Jim.
Right.
Lower.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
I only own 2 belts. I don't want to be afraid. 15 says Jerry. Lower says Margot. The actual number of men who would be willing to have a baby is 12. Margot is right. It is lower. She was definite and she was right. You've got a 5.
Higher, Jim.
Gonna play the 5.
Be higher.
A 10.
I'll try lower, Jim.
Lower than a 10? Yes or no?
Freeze.
Now we
Freeze.
freeze. Moving over the freeze bar, we've got a tie. Each player needs 2 cards. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Margot, we asked 100 people. Should women reporters be allowed in a basketball team's locker room after a game?
Jim, they definitely should.
Well,
they
how many people
should.
think that women reporters should be allowed in a team's locker
Now,
room after
I'm sure
a game?
the poll was taken of men and women, and that figure's kind of hard to come about because I know how men would feel, but I know how women would feel because I'm a woman. But I think it's going to be it's a low figure around maybe 24.
24 out of 100 people said that women reporters should be allowed in the locker room.
Well, I tell you, I wouldn't mind him handing out the towels in the shower, but I say you can do it.
A little lower than that. Oh, a little higher. I beg your
A little
pardon.
higher.
So you say higher. 24 for Margot. Jerry says higher. The actual number of people who think women reporters should be allowed in the team's locker room after a game is 48. It is higher. 48. And most of them were players, as a matter of fact. We have sudden death. Jerry, you've got an 8. You could, of course, change it. You need 2 cards. Margot with a 9 needs 2. You have control. Play it or pass it. All right, Margot,
first.
you have to play the 9. Get them both. You win. 1 mistake. The game belongs to Jerry.
I'm going to go with the odds, Jim. Lower.
Lower than a 9. Oh, an ace is not lower. Jerry gets control and wins it in sudden death. Game 1 to the champion with $100, and we'll be back for game 2 right after we take time out for this. Game 1 to the champion, and we're dealing out with the same 2 decks of cards. As Janice deals out the next cards off the top of the deck, I must say, we've all been sitting here talking about the men being pregnant still. Game 1 went to the champion, and we start game 2 with a question to you, Jerry. Jerry, we asked 100 housewives, if you were left alone for a few hours in your neighbor's house, would you snoop through her dresser drawers? How many housewives admitted if they had the chance they would snoop through their neighbor's drawers? Dresser drawers.
I would say it would be a fairly high number. Most people are the curious type. I'd say 65.
65 out of 100 would snoop. What do you think, Margot?
Well, Jim, most people I feel are curious, but I think he came pretty close to that figure. However, I'm going to cross my fingers and say a little higher.
Even higher than that. More people.
A little higher.
Very little agreement in the audience at all on this one. Let's find out. 65 says Jerry. Even higher says Margot. The actual number of housewives who admitted if they had a chance they would snoop through their neighbor's drawers is 12. That's all. Very much lower. 12. I think that's pushing things a bit for neighbors. And Jerry, you've got a 3.
3. Great card, Jim. Higher.
Higher than a 3. A king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. Ace. Comes up at the wrong time for Jerry, and Margot's happy about it with a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no. And good cards failed the players. Margot, question to you. Margot, President Carter has asked for registration for the draft. So we asked 100 men who are of draft age. If you are drafted, will you refuse to go? How many men said if they are drafted, they will refuse to go?
That's a tough question, Jim. I know that if he decides to have the women register for the draft, I definitely don't want to go. However,
These are men.
However, I think as far as the men are concerned, let's see, around maybe 65 will refuse to go.
65 out of 100 would refuse to go, Jerry.
It's got to be lower, Jim. I could see, Vietnam was a different story. Everybody flew the coop, went to Canada. But now, with Russia in high gear and the oil well situation and stuff, I'd say it will even be
lower than that.
65.
The actual number of men who said if they are drafted, they will refuse to go is 45. It is lower, Jerry. You've got it. However, it's interesting with that poll that almost half would refuse. So, Jerry, you've got a 3.
It's got to be higher, Jim.
Higher than a 3. It is a 10. Doesn't want to take any chances, and that keeps Margot away from her cards. We'll have question 3 in a moment. Right now, we're going to take time out, do a little business for the house. And we are back. We have a group with us before we get back to the game here from the Nogales High School Drama Club came down to join us, right? If you have a group, come on down and join us sometime. If we have time at the end of the show, Gene will give you the address. Love to have you down. Okay, it is game 1 to Jerry, and now Jerry leads 1 by 1 card here in game 2. We pick up with question 3. It goes to you, Jerry. Jerry, we surveyed 100 women whose marriage survived their husband's affair. And we asked those women, was the other woman one of your girlfriends? How many women said the other woman was one of their girlfriends?
Ooh, that's a dangerous question. I'd say I'll go right up the middle of the road, about 35.
35 out of 100 said, yeah, it was a girlfriend, Margot.
Jim, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I know a lot of guys who are married who have had affairs with women. However, I don't know whether or not they were friends of their wives. So he said 35?
He said 35, yeah.
I'm gonna hope that's a little lower, Jim.
You say a little lower?
A little lower, yeah.
I don't know the answer, but I would think, who else are you going to meet? I would think higher. Let's find out. Jerry says 35. Margot says lower. The actual number of women who said the other woman was one of their girlfriends is 25. No, you're right, Margot. It is lower. It is lower. Margot, we left off with a 3. Higher than the 3. Yes, the king.
Lower, Jim.
Lower than the king. A 10.
3.
Now it's Margot with a 1-card advantage in a game that she needs. Sudden death. Someone's got to win this one right here. Margot, we asked 100 senior citizen men, was it a mistake to give women the right to vote? How many senior citizen men think it is a mistake that we gave women the right to vote?
Jim, I think that there will be very few senior citizen men who feel that women should not have been able to vote. I think that figure's going to be...
How many think it was a mistake?
Was a mistake. I'm sorry, Jim. Let's pick a low figure, something like maybe 15.
15 out of 100 senior citizen men said that was a mistake, Jerry.
That's very close. I'm going to have to disagree with her and just say just a little bit higher.
A little higher. A few more, you think?
Couple of old cranks out there.
Couple of orneries.
Differently, yeah.
The actual number of senior citizen men who think it was a mistake to give women the right to vote is 4. That's all. They were a lot more liberal than you thought. You've got control, Margot. You need 2 cards in sudden death. Jerry needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it? You're going to pass it.
Jim,
Jerry,
yes.
turn them all over, and you go for the big money. You make 1 mistake, we have a tie. With a 10, what do you say?
All right, I'll go with the odds, Jim, and go lower.
Lower than a 10. It is a 7.
All right, I'll keep my fingers crossed higher. Come on.
Higher than a 7. No, a 2 is not. Margot ties it up. It's sudden death. So, each player with 1 game and $100 will set up for the tiebreaker. Just 3 cards up here, 3 questions here. And Jerry, we start the tiebreaker with a question to you. Jerry, we asked 100 men who work. If you were promoted and became your boss's boss, would you fire him? How many men said if they became their boss's boss, they'd fire him?
Oh, boy, I'd love to. If not, I'd work his tail off, you know.
Don't worry, Jerry. After that remark, you're not going to get the chance.
No, I'd say it's going to be a fairly high number, Jim. I'm going to say about 71.
71.
Yeah.
You, of course, are self-employed,
Say,
Jerry, right?
them, you know?
You're self-employed. You don't have that problem.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Jerry says 71 out of 100 men said, yeah, they'd fire the boss if they became the boss, Margot.
Jim, I think that's going to be lower because of the fact that I think people have more sympathy than we think they do. So it's going to be lower.
You say lower.
Lower.
The actual number of men who, if they became their boss's boss, would fire him is 32. Margot's right. It is lower. Very much lower.
Great.
Margot starts off the tiebreaker with a 9.
Change that card.
Big change with just 3 cards. Oh, an 8 up the middle.
Oh, gosh. Oh, please, Jim, let's try higher.
Higher, she says. It is a jack.
Oh, Jim, please, I'm going to lower.
If this is lower, we have a new champion for the win. No. And Jerry is still in it. He gets a free chance at a 2.
Great card. It's got to be higher.
Higher than a 2, a 3.
Higher again.
For a crack at the money. Yes. Jerry got a chance, and he won it. Oh, close match. Margot, thank you so much. Good luck with your engagement. You've got $100 and some nice parting gifts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Margot. Margot Harrell. Jerry, come on down here. Jerry Standish adds another $200, now up to $2,950, and we'll be back with him right after we take time out for this commercial message. Congratulations. Back with our champion, Jerry Standish. Tough match, Jerry.
Yeah, well, I think I backed into that one, Jim. I escaped with the skin of my teeth.
Well, let's see if we can top it off now with some good money cards. You cut them?
Ready, yeah, most definitely.
Let's get up there. Come on, Jerry. Go for the big money. And here come Janice and Lois to start dealing them out as we give you $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom level. Someone in the audience says, go, Jerry. Yeah, we want you to go. And up to the second level, another $200, 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet. By that, I mean go and win a lot of money. You're looking at me funny. I mean go and win money. Remember the big bet. You must bet at least half the money. Right, Jerry?
Okay.
Here's $200. Come on. And remember, too, that you can change your base card on each level. Lois will start him with $200 and a 3.
Great card, Jim. All of it higher.
$400 higher than a 3. Yes.
All right.
6.
That's a mediocre card. $50 higher.
Minimum bet $50 higher. Right
All
again.
right, all
$450.
All right.
This is even
I'll
more
take it.
mediocre.
I'll go up in increments. $50 higher.
Higher than a 7.
All
right
right.
again. That's the most mediocre, the middle card, the 8, but you don't have to play it as we move it up and give you the other 200.
I don't want to play it, Jim. Change it, please.
Can't say as I blame you. Changing the middle card to
7.
another bad card.
All right. $50 higher. Come on, give
Let's
me
see
a picture
big one.
card.
We haven't seen
here.
one yet. $50 higher than a 7.
Ooh.
Incredibly bad cards, but you're doing very well with them. 650 and 3 cards to go.
Okay. It's got to be higher. $50, Jim. Come on, show me some
$50.
picture cards in this
Higher than a
deck.
6.
Hey, all right.
But still not a good card, but you have
Terrible
$700.
cards. Let's see if I can salvage something. I'll go 50 lower, Jim.
$50
Can't be many
lower than
lower
a 10.
cards. Ooh, great card.
Finally, you get a good card, and we move it up with $650.
right,
You get an ace.
All of it lower. Come on.
Let's double that $650.
Come
Lower
on,
than an ace.
lower than an ace.
Yes.
Great.
For $1,300. And that is a very respectable total for some very bad cards, Jerry. Come on down here. One good card once you got started. $1,300. Jerry Standish up to $4,250 with some good play. We'll be right back with him and a new challenger right after this. Okay, Jerry. Lois is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Hello there, Allison Smith.
How are you?
I'm fine. We're running out of time, so we want to quickly find out where you're from and get you into the game.
Well, my name is Allison Smith, and I am from Cerritos, California.
We're delighted to have you here. Next show, we'll find out a little more about you. Right now, I'm going to ask you, did you cut the cards?
Yes, I
Then
did.
here we go. We'll get into the match. Best 2 out of 3, as always. And a question to you, Jerry. Jerry, we asked 100 married men. If a married woman runs away with another man, should she still have the right to custody of her children? How many married men said yes, a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children?
Definitely not. It's going to be a very low number, Jim. She runs out in a family like that, good riddance to her, you know. Very low, 20.
20 out of 100 men feel yes, she should have the custody.
I think you have to know the circumstances. For one thing, I think maybe the husband was a real creep, and maybe he wasn't that good a father either. So I'm going to say that is just going to be a little bit higher. Am I getting that right? Can you repeat the question?
20. How many married men said yes, a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children? He said 20.
Yes, then I think that is a little bit higher.
You say a little higher. All right. Always happy to clarify it for you, Allison. The actual number of married men who said a woman who runs away with another man should still have the right to the custody of her children is 32. Allison is right. It is higher. And the challenger gets things started with a 9.
Oh, I don't like that card. Change that, please.
Okay, then we'll change it, Allison. The 9 to an
Oh,
ace.
I like it lower!
Lower than the ace. The 10.
Oh, freeze, please, freeze.
We'll move over the freeze bar. And Allison, this question goes to you. We don't have time to get into the next question now. Allison, somebody said that when you looked over and saw your name up there on that, you like that, huh?
Oh, yes, I want that for my dorm room or my co-op room.
You got it. And Allison and Jerry will be back with us to finish this match on our next Card Sharks. People joined us today all the way from Tacoma, Washington, and El Paso, Texas, among other places. Thanks for coming down, and we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Contestants will receive a serving tray and light lunch from Lipton. Hot and hearty, satisfying dishes you make in a mug. More great taste from Lipton light lunch. It's delicious. A candy dish and goobers. Crisp, crunchy peanuts, raisinets, plump, sweet raisins, all covered with smooth, fine chocolate. Snow Caps, dark chocolate nonpareils. Goobers, raisinets, and Snow Caps. The new Proctor Silex Lady Light self-cleaning super steam iron. It irons out the problems you've had with ironing the Proctor Silex Lady Light. A hair dryer and Conair Royal Persian Henna hair care system to energize your hair. Energize your hair with natural body and shine. Conair, the professional's choice. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.